This is Time Warner Cable's local edition. My name is Brad Pomerance, and we are joined again by April Lindh. She is with the San Fernando Valley Rescue Mission, which is exactly what?
We're a homeless shelter for families located in North Hollywood, and then we also provide services for the chronically homeless.
And let's talk about families, because when we think about the homeless, we so often think about a single individual down on their luck. But the reality is that is not necessarily the makeup of the homeless population in Los Angeles County.
That's true. Of the 50 to 80,000 homeless people in our county, about 1/3 of that population is families. You're just not
full families.
Yeah, you're not typically going to see them on the street. They have to, not be seen, basically.
So what happens with families that come to your shelter? Explain how this works.
Yeah, so we provide housing, food, clothing, all the basic necessities, as well as intensive case management, life skills, different things to help them get back on their feet.
And at this stage, you're able to serve about 30 people.
Correct.
Which is about 5, 6, 7 families.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the families. How do they touch you? How do you touch them?
Yeah, they're some of the most inspiring people I've ever met. Recently, we had a young mom, Maria, come with her 2 children, and she'd found herself homeless after becoming a single mom. And at our shelter, she said she learned how to stand on her own 2 feet, learned she could provide for her kids. Now she's in permanent housing, and her son Daniel, when he got his new place, jumped up on his bunk bed and said, "I have my own bed again, Mom." And that's what it's about for us.
And when the children are at the shelter, they're able to go to local schools.
Yeah, they all enroll in local schools.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
And oftentimes they'll stay in the neighborhood, is that right?
Yeah, most of them end up in apartments in the same neighborhood after.
What's most exciting, though, is that the San Fernando Valley Rescue Mission is expanding.
True.
Tell us about the expansion.
Yeah, we're opening a new 90-bed shelter as well as transitional housing facility in Northridge.
That's huge
Yeah,
news.
there's nothing like it in the San Fernando
Right.
Valley, and we allow single dads, single moms, and couples with children to stay together, which is also unique. And so we're in the process of fundraising. We have $1 million raised of the $6 million for that project.
And you expect it, like you said, 90 beds?
Yeah, 90 beds.
And that would be, what, maybe 20, 30 families?
Yeah,
I mean, this
exactly.
is a massive expansion.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the transitional housing element, because that's a separate issue.
Yeah.
Currently at your shelter, how long do folks stay?
Usually 3 to 6 months.
Okay, and that is a great bridge, but
Yeah.
sometimes there's a need beyond the 3 to 6
Yeah,
months.
definitely. If we have a single mom come who doesn't have an education and needs to be able to get a job, this enables her to go to school, have a safe place to be with her kids, or maybe someone needs to go into other kinds of job training. So
of the 90 beds, are those transitional, or explain the breakdown?
yeah, so 30 will still be emergency shelter. People
Okay.
can get off the streets, out of their car, find safe housing, and then around 60 will be transitional housing where people get individual rooms and can stay up to a year.
With families as well?
Yeah, their whole family with their children.
This is really remarkable. So you've raised $1 million.
Yeah.
You need to raise another 5.
Correct.
Which is a good chunk of change.
It is.
How can we help?
Come get involved, take a tour. I think on the screen you'll see contact information for us, and
It's sfvrescuemission.org.
correct.
Tell me more. So we can take a tour. What else can we do?
You can sponsor things such as a room. Around 35,000 sponsors a whole room at the shelter to be able to build it.
May I ask the cost? Is
Yeah, around 35,000.
Oh, you said that. It
yeah.
costs $35,000 to sponsor
Yeah.
one room. I got it.
Yeah.
You said that. Yes. Okay.
And then also gifts in kinds. We're still looking for donations of furniture, office furniture, beds, those
See, that
kind of
may be
things.
the easiest of all.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I may be calling you after the show. I mean,
Yeah.
you have, can you help? Can you pick up? I mean,
Yes, we can pick up, and then we also have 3 thrift stores in the valley, and 100% of those proceeds go to fund what we do. So we can also pick up donations anywhere in the valley.
I have a desk for you. I'm not
Great.
kidding. I have a desk
That'll
for
be
you.
perfect.
Her name is April Lindh. My name is Brad Pomerance. This is Time Warner Cable's local edition.